A long time ago, in a patch far, far away, Deenoh played around a survivor that would live rent-free in her head for the rest of her life. I know this because it's been literal years, and if I ask her if she remembers that Claudette, her eyes go dead and she's staring off into space like she's reliving a war from her past life. It was a simpler time back then, when Stranger Things existed and you would DC the moment you realized it was another Dr. Main burning the Hawkins offering. You would still stick around to the endgame chat, of course, and tell them they are the candy corn of killer mains because it's tradition. Deenoh and I spawned in the gas heaven. She was Tunnel More Daddy, a name which surprisingly didn't get her tunneled nearly as much as it ought to. I was also playing Nancy because I was being a facetious little dirtbag because one of Nancy's heads looks like two beavers fighting for dominance, and I wanted her to see how it felt to wake up in a cold sweat after that Nancy cosmetic stares into your face and screams in your nightmares. Anyway, we were playing with a rando Claudette and Cheryl. We found out pretty early that we were dealing with Ding Dong Ditch. He found Cheryl, and I don't know what she did, but this walking condom commercial decides that at 5 gens, he's going to tunnel her out as a result of her life choices. I had long ago decided that if someone's getting tunneled and it wasn't Deenoh, I was just gonna let it happen because solo queue players are about as reliable as single-ply toilet paper. Deenoh, however, was a beacon of empathy and teamwork and was on him like Shaq on a sponsorship offer after every attempt to tunnel to Cheryl. Meanwhile, I was off doing generators while Claude was out planting trees to replace all the oxygen she was wasting. I had managed to complete 2 gens by the time Wraith got a little tired of Deenoh trying to set up a vacation home in his asshole. He downed her and I was morally obligated as her bestie to come in for a pickup. I had a med kit and botany knowledge, so I was ready to unhook her, bend her over, and open the gates of Mordor. Unfortunately, Wraith had other plans, and try as I might, Philip would not give me the time of day. Deenoh told me to do a generator while she got to work juicing this man for all he's worth. Unfortunately, there was only so much she could do as Cheryl was flipping pallets like she was head chef at an IHOP. Now, there is something you should know about this particular time in Dead by Daylight history. There was no base kit BT, and it was generally looked upon as the polite, civil thing to do to always have borrowed time in your kit as a courtesy to your fellow survivors, since it was so easy to tunnel back in the day. As such, yours truly was packing BT like a gentle lady, and when Deenoh went down, I let her know that as soon as I finished gen number 3, I would go ahead and park my canoe in Deenoh's harbor, and once we got to safety, I would harpoon her whale fast and hard, since I was packing heat with botany on top of it. Wraith was taking her to the basement, and to my surprise, Deenoh let me know that Claude was on her way, and was essentially suction cupped to Wraith's Cadbury cream eggs. Now, before I show you the footage, which honestly speaks for itself, we need to review one more perk that took a nerf: Dead Hard. Specifically, the Dead Hard for Distance version. Many survivor mains have fond memories of this version, forcing a killer to swing only for you to dab with enough force to escape the killer's grasp. This was essentially followed by some light bagging, maybe a flashlight click, and an endgame chat where the survivor demands to know why they got camped and tunneled harder than Choo Choo Charles' ex-wife. With this in mind, I will now show you the actual footage from this match. A quick disclaimer: some older viewers may find the footage they're about to watch disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Claudette, what are you doing? He can hear you.
Somebody used the damn god palette already.
God damn.
Gosh darn it.
Claudette, you're loud as fuck. How did he not? She doesn't even have BT. What the actual fuck, Claudette? You're gonna dead hard past me too? You bitch! No!
Oh my god.
I'm glad she didn't get the safe unhook. Just kill me.
Yeah, we left her on first hook and pieced out of there.